Doug, have you paid your TV license to the BBC?
It's hot. Hello. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well today.
Oh,
How
who's the
you
sexy
doing?
man on the screen?
That's-
It's Doug. Hey,
Hello.
handsome, how you doing?
My name's Doug. I'm hot. Welcome in, viewers. King. Hey, Joy. Hey, Ranger. Hey, Sleepy Little Bunny. Hey, Starry. Hey, Decker. It's finally my turn to be all cold and cozy. How dare you? I miss that now. How dare. Doug, have you paid your TV license to the BBC? The TV license is the absolute biggest fucking scam in this whole country, and it shouldn't exist, and it's terrible. And yes, um, your hot lip bites. Oh my god, no, you. How you doing, Maya? And hey, Blaze. Welcome on it. I'm dying in the restroom. Stomach issues are fun. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better soon. Can you not pay for it? Yeah. It's not a legal requirement to pay for it, but they really try and make it. I don't think it is. Because it's in a weird. Yeah, no, it's not a legal requirement to have one, but they really try and make it sound like a legal requirement. Did you hydrate? I have, and hydration is very important. Be sure to hydrate. If you don't hydrate, mate, only dehydrate. You don't hydrate, so you should hydrate. And sorry, thank you for the 55 stream. Doug, did you like my clip? I didn't see it, so maybe I have seen it, but I didn't realize it was yours. So you say you got the top clip of the month. I shall check it out in a bit. If you'd like to join for the first race of this week's Marble Monday, exclamation mark play the chat for that, exclamation mark play that game, Marble and get you ready for this race, exclamation mark play in the chat. If you'd like to join, exclamation mark play, we should be starting in 30 time, 30 seconds until we begin. And to answer the question, a TV license isn't a license to own a TV. A TV license is a license to be allowed to watch
I built a base in the
the
biological dead zone
BBC
in Subnautica
as well
below
as other
zero
news
yesterday
channels in
and
the
kept
UK.
toying with the Leviathan's glitch cat. By the way, it is my first ever playthrough.
Nice yours. I've been wanting to play Subnautica Below Zero just because I never played it. I know it's like the worst of them, but I don't know. You guys don't have free TV? Not really, no. The problem, okay, here's the thing. Here's what happened, okay. So there's an optional tax government pushes it basically for lobbying with. So here's the thing. It is basically a subscription service, but it's a subscription service that has existed since like the 1940s or 1950s. At the time, it made sense. When there was hardly any TVs around, adverts didn't exist yet, like BBC, they needed like funding for it. It became a kind of it became a license fee, basically a subscription, but like a tax, to be able to watch the channels on the TV at basically like subscription service decades before a subscription service existed. And it just never went away. which meant that now it seems incredibly, and it is incredibly redundant in several ways, because it never updated when it was useful many decades ago. It does actually still apply to the internet in that, legally speaking, if I don't pay a TV license, I am not allowed to watch live footage from the BBC on YouTube. When BBC does a live stream on YouTube, watching that live stream is a breach if I haven't paid my TV license. And they are looking to extend it at the moment in the absolute dumbest possible way.
Who needs TV when Mithzan channel exits 100 of videos of Max and Ross parkour? You can hear about Ross not wiping over and over again.
That's very true, sorry, you're entirely correct. What was I saying? Oh, you throw me off. Oh yeah, they're looking at making a possible change to it, where you need if you live in the UK, you need a TV license to be able to watch Amazon Prime Video and Netflix. That's not law, but it's been proposed as something that they could do. And I don't think that's going to include a subscription to Netflix or Amazon Prime Video. So it's going to be buy a TV license for the legal rights to get a Netflix subscription. Is what's basically being proposed. But no, it is not if you don't watch the BBC or any of that kind of stuff, or any of the stuff that's covered, you don't legally need a TV license. However, they will constantly bombard you with very threatening looking letters about how you haven't paid your TV license, and if you don't, somebody might come round to your house and to as a result of this, and very like threatening stuff, because it's basically treated like a tax you have to pay, even though it isn't. So I join for this next phrase, exclamation mark, plan to chat. Friend, exclamation mark, play, that'll get you all marbling good to go, ready for this next phrase, exclamation mark, plan to chat. We shall be starting in 30-second time, 30 seconds until we begin, exclamation mark, play, if you would like to join. So I'm hearing is lobbying isn't illegal. What is lobbying again? What's the definition? Oh yeah, attempting to persuade
It's a
government
pirate
officials,
life for Doug
legislators, or
trying to sail the
policymakers.
7 seas.
It's not because it's not trying to persuade the people making the laws, it's the public. So, if you're fucking over the public, it's fine. Legal bribery, yeah, okay, but I'm just going by the definition I've seen, but it's specifically against government officials, legislators, or policy makers in order for them to support specific laws, policies, or campaigns. Not a thing to try and get the general public to pay for something. To my understanding, just from checking definition, that's what it said. The VPN juice. Hell yeah. I think they are looking at, not banning VPNs, but I think they're gonna be like, oh, if you want to use a VPN, you gotta hand over you gotta give them all your personal details and passport details and shit like that if you want to use a VPN. Once again, that's not been decided, but it's being talked about. That's something they're wanting to do. If push comes to fucking shove, I'm moving to Tor, okay? And I just won't use any regular VPN. And I will hate every second of it, but I refuse to give in to this shit. This might be on lobbying. Sending donations to a politician, no matter in what situation, people will notice it's big enough and try to push legislation in your favor. That's fair. Uh, yeah. Also, actually, just to answer your question, Blaze, lobbying is perfectly legal in the UK.
Worst of all, if they ban VPN, Doug can't see titties in Discord.
That anyone, including charities, businesses, and everyday citizens, is allowed to contact MPs or government officials to influence policy. But it is strictly regulated. It is strictly regulated, and paid consultant lobbying requires registration. So it's legal, but there are a few caveats with it. The fish? We don't have fish on Starry. There's no fish. That's for the ban VPN. Dog can't see titties in Discord. Because I like my VPN breaks various other things that I use. It means that I can't have it on all the time, which in turn means most of the time I can't view my own channel in my Discord. Good. Congrats, Deck, on getting the first place victory. New fish command. Other commando, I got one about reverse fishing. We don't. I need to remove the thing about it. Reverse fishing's dead now. It's gone. The fish died. So can't see titties. It's truly a sad day. Okay, if you would like to join for this next race, exclamation mark plan to chat for an exclamation mark play. That game, I'm going to get ready for this next race, exclamation mark plan to chat. We should be starting in 30-second time, 30 seconds until begin exclamation mark play into the chat. If you like to join exclamation mark play, we should be starting in 30-second time, 30 seconds until we begin. Can we send him titties at least? Discord does. Brain job. Give me that. Discord does automatically recognize not safe for work images. So honestly, I don't know. Maybe not. It doesn't always do it, but sometimes it's like, oh, we've detected. It's fish at least yummy. Yeah. I don't like how the internet's been going the past few years. I think it's been going in a downhill direction. And I don't know if that can change. We'll never go back to the glory days, but eh. Oh my god, enemy first base. Turn DMs as viewers are just sending him titties. Is how this place has come to. I'll honestly, sorry, that sounds fucking amazing. What the fuck kind of community would that be? What the fuck? Yes, the glory days when we go musical pirate bait and go viruses on our parents confused. Hell yeah. I just for me the glory days was that time period 2000 through 2011, 2012 kind of era where the internet had come far enough that you could do like so many different things on it and all of that, but equally new enough that governments didn't know what the fuck to do in terms of regulation, which led to this Wild West internet where fucking people were doing whatever and got away with it because nobody knew what the fuck, how the fuck to stop anything, and there were no laws because of how new it was. Oh, it was beautiful. I won, and I got world record. Holy shit! I was born when I was 3. Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, that was the glory days. I don't know why I'm voice cracking so much. Must be the heat somehow.
Raw.
Oh, I don't like that raw. That's not right. I did it. I got the world record. Yay. Um, but yeah, no, that was a great period
UWU.
for the internet, really.
Oh.
Oh, whoa, ooh, woo. I agree, it's way too hot. Yeah, it is. If you'd like to join for the next 30 exclamation point plan to chat friend, do that. Exclamation point plan to chat friend, join exclamation point play will be starting in 30 seconds time, 30 seconds until we begin. If you like, no. Hydration, very important. Short hydrate, keep drinking hydrate, may only dehydrate, and you don't want to dehydrate, so you should hydrate. Hey, mobile knobs, how you doing? I hope you're doing well today. I just think, like, the main issue with the internet these days is there is no longer kid spaces. Back in the earlier internet days, you had certain websites like, I don't know, like Club Penguin, Neopets, a lot of like the thing like Cartoon Network and stuff had their own websites with like lots of mini games on it. You had all of these like places that were designed for kids to play on, and kids played on that, and then a lot of the rest of the internet adults were on. So you didn't need nearly as much security, like in terms of censoring content or anything, because there weren't kids in a lot of areas of the internet. But as time gone on, a lot of those kid focused sites have shut down, and kids are now going onto all of the rest of the internet that was all adults, which meant that now all the sites that had a lot of adults on now also have a lot of kids on, which then brings in parental concerns, which then means they've got to start censoring and start pulling back and stuff and changing everything because all spaces are for everyone now more than they're being dedicated spaces like they used to be. And I think that's like the big issue here, really, more than anything, is there isn't a separation anymore. I'm not. I've heard of it, but I never got into it. I never got into most of them, to be honest. Like, I never really played cool math games either. It wasn't as big over here compared to, like, I don't know, it just wasn't as big in the UK. I've got second is rigged. It's only rigged if I win. Why would I rig into second place? If you'd like to jump for this next raid, exclamation mark playing to chat, find that exclamation mark play by game mobile and good to go ready for this next raid, exclamation mark playing to chat. We shall be starting in 30 seconds, time 30 seconds until we begin. Exclamation mark playing to the chat, 30 seconds till we begin. I don't know. I didn't play on a lot of those. Like, I never really played Club Penguin either. Or, Quite a few others. How do you feel about Hydroneer? What is that? I guess the answer is I don't have an opinion. I just looked it up. Hydroneer is a mining and base building sandbox. Honestly, looks pretty cool. I wouldn't buy it personally, but if I had it, I'd probably enjoy playing it. That's some Nautica deal still going. No. Oh wait. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I might get the bundle of Below Zero and some Nautica 2, maybe. Satisfactory? I enjoy Satisfactory. I've not played it enough. I've only ever done like the early game in Satisfactory. But I did enjoy it. I've been meaning to play like Factorio. I felt like I'd enjoy that game as well. Delo Webkins, nice, nice.
I played Satisfactory with my BF. I learned I'm not a factory maker. I prefer exploring in Satisfactory.
You're an exploration player more than a production player. That's fair. That's fair. I've always been more production myself. Back in my days playing games like Rust or 7 Days to Die, games like that, while other people would be going out to gather resources or like go like attack other players or whatever, I would always be the one that stays in the base, keeping things organized, keeping everything smelted, everything cooked, yada yada yada, just keeping everything like functional and working was always more of my kind of thing. Make a Power World basically. I forgot about Power World. Power World's still updating. If so, I might actually go back and try playing that again. We know Doug, we've seen you on PlayTup. Shut up! I forgot about PlayTup. Doing exploring mainly, yeah. But I mean, Power World is far more of an exploratory game than a production game. Like, I know there are, of course, production elements and everything, but like, compared to other games, is more focused on the exploration fighting side. That's not very nice. Yeah, I might go back and play Power World. Make a production based original. Yeah. If you'd like to join for this next race acclamation while playing to chat from that acclamation while play that game, I'm good to go ready for this next race acclamation while playing to chat. We shall be chatting in 30 seconds time, 30 seconds until we begin acclamation while playing to chat if you'd like to join. Okay. And here we go, 10 seconds till we begin. Yeah, no, I completely forgot about Power World. Like I said, I played it for probably like 30, 40 hours, I guess, when it first released. Well, no, I'm gonna check that. Yeah, playing on the stream, gamble with friends. I wasn't planning on it, mainly because I don't own the game. I don't know who I'd play with, to be honest. Like, on just like if I was streaming. This is you? Yeah, that's fair. That is true. What was I gonna look up? I was about to search up something. Oh yeah, I wanna know how many hours I got powered. Games. Uh, no, let me type power. 58 hours. Okay, I guess 40. 58. And that was, yeah, last played 3rd of February 2024. It's been over 2 years. So, with Blood Dogs, how are you today? Hot. I have been sweating, and I'm still sweating now. I've been sweating all day, and it's going to be hotter tomorrow. And I'm not having a fun time. Egg, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well.
I forgot that the UK doesn't know what AC is.
We don't know what AC is. Our houses are built to trap heat, and it's incredibly humid. It's not good. Just buy 12 fans. If only. Because houses are piss old in the UK. I think my house is like around 90 years old. In 3rd place, we have Raindrop. Taking the 2nd place spot is Starry, and the winner in 1st place is me. I did it. I got the part. But what I am is in like the extension, which was built like 30 years ago. Rigged? No, guys, be proud of my achievements. Why would you say it's rigged? How dare you? If you would like to join for this next race, exclamation mark play into the chat for an exclamation mark play. That will get your mob link good to go ready for this next race. Exclamation mark play in chat. We shall be starting in 30 seconds. 30 seconds until we begin. Exclamation mark play for I join. We shall be starting in 30 seconds time. I'm looking forward to going to the US in August. And a part of the reason why I'm looking forward to that is just to experience American heat. Because of course Americans always make fun of the British. And I want to see, I want to see how that goes. Because every time I've been to America so far, thank you for the sub 63 months. Holy shit! Thank you. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. I'm going to Indiana, which I think gets some humidity and stuff because of like the lakes and shit nearby. Okay, be a long day. That's fair. That's fair. Well, at least you're back now. Yeah, no, I'm not going to like Texas, Arizona, or anything. I'm not like, no. Blood bothering my BF. Why wouldn't it be? Go for it. He's in some territory, no one talks about it, but he's on his bell on some, so yes, it's fucking human. The thing is, the UK is like directly in the fucking path of the Gulf Stream, which makes it swamp conditions here in the UK, even though we're not a fucking swamp. Like when I've been in America in the past, It's very weird. It's warmer when I was there, like, the time I've been so far, in terms of, like, if it's, I don't know, let's say 50 Fahrenheit. 50 Fahrenheit in the US felt warmer to me than 50 Fahrenheit in the UK. But then when it was hotter, the heat felt a lot drier and was a lot nicer of a heat compared to the UK that's a very, like, muggy kind of heat. So I'm curious how August will be. I'm imagining it will be hotter, but a nicer hotter is what I'm assuming. Going to complain about HR here in Australia. Some of them come back to me. Pretty much. Like, it's fine. Because that time of year, when people in the UK complain about the heat, and then Americans are like, you don't know what heat is. It's always that thing of, well, from a Brit perspective, it's very easy to deal with heat if you've got shitloads of fucking air conditioning everywhere, so you don't actually need to experience the heat. When it comes to Australia, like, oh, yeah, that's. Oof. Oh, Australia's fucking rough for that. I'm able to stuck, I think. You're fine, you're fine. Actually, that's a question. In the US, and I guess Australia as well, how common, and I think this is very common, but I just want to, like, double check it. To, like, heat or cool down your house, you have you have vents running all through the house. When you turn up or down the heat, it's just sending hot or colder air through the vents, and that's basically how the whole thing works. Well done, Blazing, getting first place. Not my house, my household. Okay. Because that's just not a thing at all in the UK, really. It's all, there's no way of cooling down your house. There's only ways of heating it up. If you like join for this, next race exclamation mark playing to share friend exclamation mark play that game marble and good to go ready for this next race exclamation mark playing chat. We should be starting in 30 seconds until begin exclamation mark playing chat if you like to join. Which I think is the other thing with, like, UK not liking AC. We can buy an AC box that will sit in, like, one room. Sure. But we don't have vents going through the house. And installing vents throughout the entire house would cost a fortune. So, installing full AC is just not possible, really. Centralized versus non-centralized AC, yeah. So I can buy an AC unit, sure, but can't install AC into the house. Like, it's not possible. Or if it is, it might be possible, but a fucking lot of work and very expensive to do so. Look at AC in my house. Just, I hope my window helps. Yeah, yeah. Godspeed. Tony practical new construction. What are you defining as new construction? Like, is it like I have no idea when like a centralized like AC of like vent running through the house started becoming a mainstream thing. Like I don't know if that was like 20 years ago or like 40 years ago or like I don't know when shit moved in that direction. But the weather here should cool down on Wednesday, and then it probably will stay cool for like the next month or two, and then it'll heat up again. It's just got a weird heat wave at the moment.
I'm hungry. Got any pasta salad?
I ate it, I'm afraid. Very sorry. It's giving out easy to don't for a tip, lower their health. They do have AC, yeah. But they keep their AC hotter than I like it. So it's better, sure. Yeah, what? I'm sorry. Um, it was just too tasty. I'm stuck in the blender. No, you're good. You are good. I'm not sure Firecat's good though. A little bit behind, but you got this. Attempt to communicate the house in Fahrenheit, like 73. I don't know what that is in Celsius. When I'm there, they put it down to 72 because 73 hurts my soul. Oh, it is undone. You have Google. I'm streaming. You Google it. You have AC in the house, just not installation. Keep it cool inside. 22%. So yeah, so, but like room temperature is what, like 21. So it's not like horrendously over, but it definitely is. I don't know. When I first go there, I really feel the heat, but then it kind of like I acclimate to it, I guess, because it's not horrendously over. Like at twice each same. Like 1920 C is what I like. Dead. The fuck knows what temperature is in this house at the moment. I think this room must be over 30 Celsius at the moment. Has to be. Got a thermostat? No. There's a thermostat downstairs, but downstairs is cooler. I'm upstairs and like literally can when I go up and down the staircase, I can feel the temperature changing. Hey Blue, how you doing? If you'd like to join for this next race, exclamation mark play into chat, find the exclamation mark play. The game marble in. If you would like to join, exclamation mark play in chat, we shall be starting in 30 seconds time, 30 seconds until we begin. Do you have a fan? I do. I mean, it's not a fan. You can see it just on the corner there, just right there is basically like it's an air cooler. It's not air conditioning, but it's like it's like it's the step up from the fan, but it's not quite AC. So it is blasting me with like cool air. But even with that, it's still fucking up. And because I have no ventilation, because when I stream to stay quieter, I shut the door and everything. I'm in a I'm closed off in a box. I have no ventilation in here at all. So even though I'm being blasted with cold air, that cold air is just like it's not gonna cool down the room. I don't because I have no airflow. It's just kind of cycling. Um, and you definitely yeah, exactly. Would opening the window slightly help? The main reason why I don't is I don't like fucking like moths and shit flying in because of course it being bright in here and middle of the night. And if I open that bitch at all, they're like, oh, it's free real estate. Let in the noise. No. Good. Like, I like moths, don't get me wrong. I got nothing against moths. But when I'm trying to do stuff on my computer and there's fucking moths flying around going, oh, I'm gonna be in your face. Oh, look at me, I'm gonna be a little shit. I don't like it. I'd rather they just weren't here, to be honest with you. Just make them pay rent. Perfect, yeah. Do I have a flight screen? No, at the moment, no. I need to get one. Would you like how to convert Celsius to Fahrenheit? I've heard it several times. Sure, fuck it. It's on like times something and then like add like 30 something or I don't something like that or half and then add so I don't know. It's not, I swear it's like a multiply or divide and then add a number. I'm sure that's the conversion, but I don't remember. Sure. Celsius temp times 1.8 plus 32. Okay. Yeah, no, that's fair. Yeah, I'll try and remember that, but I won't. It's one of those things where I'm slowly getting better at knowing the conversion. Not from doing the math for it, but from having kind of like base points I remember. Like, if I know, for example, that like 90 Fahrenheit is around like 30 Celsius, I think it's like something around there. Then if it was like 96 Fahrenheit, then I know it's gonna be like 32, 33 like Celsius. Like I can kind of like have a few like baselines and then guess from there around it more than actually knowing the conversion. What do you think about my book? I can't read. Hold on, Knock. I'm going first place. And how you doing, Knock? You're doing well. Something plus something equals fuck. It's hot. Yeah. I know, Decker. I still can't read. Windows clone. Yeah. It's not great. Doing right. How are you? Look, I'm hot. It's hot in here. I'm suffering. You know, I just feel like your soul is being sucked out your bells during the bathroom issues. I'm dying. Yeah, yeah. Suffering together. We'll get through this, Blaze. We'll get through this. If you would like to join for this next race, exclamation mark, playing to chat for the exclamation mark, play that game, I'll blink it to go ready for this next race, exclamation mark, playing chat. We should be starting in 30 seconds, time, 30 seconds until we begin. Exclamation mark, play until we start. You saw the heat also when death by toilet. I'm really glad I don't feel ill in this heat. I'm glad our problems aren't combined. That would be horrible. Hey, Onyx. And hey, Lucky, how you doing? And here comes the marbles making their own way through. Doug is the guy in The Simpsons that was born to lead, not to read. Exactly. I don't read. Hey, I'm here to stream, not to read, okay? I don't know what you want from me. Come on, you can... My marble, you can slowly make it. 8 points gonna take... Oh... I mean, Doug plays RuneScape. There's no reading in RuneScape, that's true. And spacebar through any text, yes. Until you can't read this, Buffy Red become a Helldiver. I wish I was better at Helldivers. I don't think I'm terrible, but I feel like I'm not good. And Blue, how dare you sabotage me? Why do you guys think text-to-speech is 300 points? But if you truly didn't want to read the Ocean Making 1 point, we did have it as 1 point for a bit, if you remember, and it went absolutely horrifically. Blaze, I don't know what you're talking about, and I'm scared to read it out loud in case it makes me say something I don't realize I'm saying. Yes, I used to have one there, 100 enough 300, yeah.
Would we just spam titties?
Yeah. Or piss. Or random symbols. We're part of the cabbage cult. There was no cabbage cult. Cabbage cult didn't exist, I'm afraid. If you're talking about the
Like
one I think you're
this,
talking
at
about.
dollar at $116,482.
Yeah, just like that. Yeah. If you would like to join for this next raid, exclamation mark play into a chat friend, exclamation mark play, that will get your marble and good to go ready for this next raid, exclamation mark play into the chat, exclamation mark play will I join 30 seconds until begin, exclamation mark play for like to join. But Blaze, did you see that from a YouTube short?
666 all hail Doug's big booty cheeks wibble jiggle 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 wibble jiggle.
Good job, sorry. Thank you. So a whole essay video on the cabbage cult. That's interesting. because there was I mean, there's been several groups on RuneScape over the years. I have it on pretty good authority that there was a cabbage cult that didn't actually exist, but there was a load of fake things thrown together to try and trick people into thinking it existed when it didn't. And I don't know if that's the same one or not. Colonello RS, but as a Colonello video. Okay, okay. Difficult to say. Let's check it out. The reason I bring it up is I saw a YouTube short about, which wasn't from Colonello, about a RuneScape cabbage cult that this guy started and was just like constantly picking cabbages one day, and then other people started to join in and became this whole thing, and they wore matching outfits and stuff. And I'd never heard of that before, so I went to my friend Will, who is a pretty good RuneScape historian on the channel. RS will miss it because he is delved into the fucking bowels of RuneScape history to such a fucking extent. And I sent it to him and said, "Do you know anything about this?" And he basically said, straight away, he said he's already looked into it. There's only 2 verified posts about it, and both of them is just one guy role playing. Or sort of like, I can't remember exactly the message, but it was like, there's a dude just kind of made up everything, and apparently he'd done a few other things as well in the past to try and do that. But he makes great RuneScape history videos. Try and find the message actually sent. By join for this next raid exclamation mark play into a chat for and that exclamation mark play, that'll get you marbling. Good to go if you like join 30 seconds till we start. Post the channel and chat. Sure.
How's Will doing, by the way? I saw him on RuneScape a week or so ago.
I think he's doing well. I don't speak to Will that much these days. I'm meeting up with him at RuneFest. We're staying in the same Airbnb because we normally do that. There you go. Maybe RuneScape Shrek cold? No. How about I don't do that? Okay. I just found his sorry, I just want to go over the yeah, I sent him the video. And he said, so Blackbane and his clan existed, but they were no more important than any other popularist clan at the time. Historical searches show extremely few results, par the odd mention here and there. Recent results show a post apparently by the owner 4 years ago claiming a ton of things with no evidence. Andrew was doing cabbage references a year before RS even released, claiming Blackbane was the inspo for the god based on coincidence and goodwill. It did, yeah. So just kind of lacked backing. Very sorry. So, first got me into voice acting here a decade later, and he said, "Hell yeah!" But like cabbages have been a core thing of RuneScape for many years. It was a inside joke from the devs right from when the game very first released about cabbages, and several cabbage references in the games over the years have all been purely from the devs, from a very long joke that they've just had. It's kind of short. For the thing as a very small, yeah. Sorry, I don't mean to rain on your parade. I'm very sorry. Um, I just happen to have had a conversation about that exact group that you're talking about like 2 weeks ago. So it's just in third place we have Deca. Taking second place is Raindrop, and the winner in first place is Knock. Well done, Knock, on getting the first place victory. Congratulations on the win. Just for to go those couch corners. There was a rune crafting cartel at one point that existed. Um, definitely didn't cheat. How dare you cheat if you did? But I hope you didn't. Anyway, I need to run an ad because Twitch forces me to run ads, so an ad's gonna run, and then we'll be back after the ad. Very sorry. I just pressed snooze instead of sending it. Hold on, I gotta press it manually. Well, okay. But yeah, Will's a very good friend of mine over the years. I've known each other like 14 years now. Um, makes good content. What about Blue Rose without? Yeah, Blue Rose. Blue Rose being first in 99 smithing and something else I can't remember. And basically owned the entire monopoly on rune plate bodies in the entire game because she was the only one able to make them. That yes, that did happen. Yeah. Blue Rose is real. Yeah. Yeah, don't see good general research. Colonello is one of those people where he doesn't intentionally make fake content, but he sometimes just believes random things he read on Reddit. like, like, a lot of the stuff he says is correct, mostly. Maybe details here and there wrong, but like he's not doing it like he's a good guy. Do it like trying to like do that kind of thing. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, exactly. It does that a bit, which is by comparison, the reason I know about it is once again going back to Will because Will spends months deep diving into every fucking possible thing and interviews with the developers on a lot of his videos. He has interviews with the developers in order to get like actual like what happened um from their perspective. Um and shit like that, and sometimes Canelo says something and then Will starts ranting to us about how it's completely inaccurate because you spoke to like whoever it was that actually like was involved in it. It was just kind of funny to me sometimes. But no, he's a good guy. I like him. I feel like there was somebody else that used to do history videos. Can't remember. Canelo, so I went, fuck you. I got nothing against the dude at all. I just always take his stories with a slight pinch of salt. Bec- just because sometimes it's not from reliable sources. If you would like to join for the next race exclamation mark play into the chat, throw in that exclamation mark play, that'll get you marble and good to go ready for this next race exclamation mark play into the chat. We'll be starting in 30 second time, 30 second until we begin exclamation mark play if you would like to join. What was this about rune crafting mafia now? So back in early days when the rune crafting skill released, there was a player called Laria that basically made a whole cartel, which was for her to train rune crafting, but she had several people that were just gathering supplies for her, and there was like a whole like hierarchy structure for who was in control and like shitloads of money going around, and it was basically a whole business in RuneScape where it was, hey, gather me this thing and I will pay you like 70,000 coins each time you do this thing, which at the time was like one of the best money making methods in the game. Was basically doing a full-time job for another player in the game who ran this whole fucking cartel to train runecrafting faster than everyone else. Don't see stories like that much these days, but oh, it did get ridiculous. And then Laria quit. Um, I'm trying to remember why Laria quit. It was. Do, do. I believe there are one of the runecrafting altars. Not that I know of, but maybe. It's been a while. I'm running off things I remember from a few years ago now. I think Larry quit because there was like a death in the family and she wanted to spend more time with her children, and her children were playing a different MMO. So she stopped playing RuneScape and played this other MMO instead to spend more time with them. I think that's how the whole like group of that ended. And there we go. Modern Blaze. Now the best one I think is the Falador Massacre. I'm assuming you've probably seen a video on that, Blaze. Yes, it's fucking crazy. If you would like to join for this next race exclamation mark play into chat, and that exclamation mark play that will get you mumbling good to go ready for this next race exclamation mark play and drop. We shall be starting in 30-second time, 30 seconds until we begin. Remember when Darkscape came out and clowns were starting to blockade travel zones and so on. But Darkscape Darkscape was one of those things that was absolutely terrible and completely flopped, but equally everyone that played it has great memories of it. Like, hydration is very important. Be sure to hydrate, because if you don't hydrate, you may dehydrate. So you don't dehydrate, so you better hydrate. How you doing, Belle? How you coping in the heat? Mentally has been, but so a channel I've been talking about that I linked before, Will, he did a hour-long video on the Falador Massacre. That is by far the most accurate video on what actually happened, which was going by several interviews he had with the staff members and people involved in it and everything. To get like an actual like true story of it, which differs a fair bit from a lot of the other videos that kind of guessed parts of it. Um, uh, Worth checking out if you're interested in that sort of stuff. 33 degrees yesterday, 34 today. I'm dead. Yep, I feel it. If you would like to join for this next race, exclamation mark play into chat. Throw that exclamation mark play that game mob. I'm gonna go right for this next race, exclamation mark play into chat. We shall be starting in 30 second time, 30 seconds until we get exclamation mark play. If you would like to join, exclamation mark play in chat. I love knowing about very best shield blood play. I like learning that game defining mode. I heard about that one in WoW of the guy that would be on the. I'd say the things I don't quite know how WoW works, like fundamentally on mechanics. But there was that guy that was always on the boat that would like kill people and stuff if they didn't like pay the toll or there was something. There's, I might have details from that. I remember seeing a video on something to do with that. Have you guys ever been in a flight seat? No. I think I would die. 40C, no air conditioning, house retains heat. I don't think I'm coming back from that. Bell, I am doing hot. That's how I'm doing. No, I think my total temperature ranges have gone from probably like 36 Celsius down to minus 20 Celsius. That's been like my temperature range in life. I should play game episode. I did hear about that. Yes, game the epidemic and the I don't know, just us still studying today TLDR. So we were released for the first time. World of Warcraft, the final boss of the plague debuff and that spread to players were like an actual plague. Only played even for pets. No one fought to dispel the pets in Hunter. But yeah, it's been a fair few years now, but I remember hearing about it because there was that whole thing that was so because it was like it started out kind of self-contained, but then people wanting to make videos or like report on it kind of thing and that thing would hop over to that world to check it out and then would take it back with them, which then caused it to spread around like something to do with that. And it's actually a really good visualization for
Shark
how a
fact of the
plague
stream, the big
spreads.
eye thresher shark gets its name from its eyes. They are huge and they're used to see in low visibility Giesel 1 hype.
Thank you, Blue Star. I appreciate it. Fresher Shark. Never heard of it. Damn. Paid version is the extra history version, the blood plague. I don't know about the blood plague, I don't think, but I might check it out. If you've got Blaze any good like history YouTube channels like Cornello, but like for other game like World of Warcraft or anything, feel free to send them over to me. Because like I've been interested in like other games history and stuff, but I don't know what to search and I don't know what the good channels are for it. So if you've got any recommendation, nobody fucking won. We all died. If you've got any good recommendations on that, feel free to send them over.
But yes, Doug, remember to charge double before you start peeling off the shirt. This is to account for Kimmy's cut of the profits.
You see, if I took my shirt off, my back's gonna stick to the chair. And I don't want to deal with that at the moment. So I joined for this nature is exclamation mark play into a chat friend, exclamation mark play. Friend exclamation mark play will start in 30 seconds until we begin. Guys, let's make sure player events. Like I don't overly care about the lore of World of Warcraft, but like here's something like really fucking ridiculous or interesting that a player or group of players did. I'd be interested in. Or the developers did, or just things related to it as a game, not a story, I guess. the YouTube they used to watch over in first phase. Yeah, sure. Perfect. I'm pretty sure it's a long time used on the prey because never brought attacking human from then. Currently reading a book about one. It's called Fresher by Michael Cole. It's a fresher shot that gets unusually big and usually aggressive. Ooh. Well, I hope you enjoy your read. Oh, actually, Blaze, did you ever see any RuneScape videos on Mod Jed or Mod Reach? Reach being the guy that made money off of players or something and bought a car, and Jed was infamous for scamming. No, not Jed. Was it Jed? No. Oh, not Jed. Who am I thinking? Jack Mob. Jack Mob, who did all the bot stuff. Oh, okay. I just want to say after that, if you don't know, it's fine. Moving in playlist. Sorry, I at you twice. How dare you at me twice? So good. How did you accidentally at me twice? What did you do? Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Yeah, all good, all good. TY, TY. Yeah, I've been honestly the plague that happened is something I do think about from time to time. Like I saw a video on it many years ago, and like every like 6 months or something, I do think about that event. Not that I remember most of the details, but it is something that I have thought about. Yes, thank you. I should check them out. Oh, interesting topic, because we have one thing with the blood plate we can never get in real life. Oh, I don't know humans react. Yeah. Alright, Doug. It is good to see you again. I'm gonna try and get back to sleep. I hope train goes well and everyone has a great time. Good night, Belle. Good luck sleeping. Nobody lived again? Well, guys, what's happening? Guys, we gotta survive. If you would like to join for this next race, exclamation mark play into the chat, friend, exclamation mark play that game, mob, and good to go ready for this race, exclamation mark play into the chat, friend, exclamation mark play that game, mob, and good to go ready for this next race, exclamation mark play. If you would like to join, we should be starting in 30 seconds time, 30 seconds until we begin. Think viable because we can never get this in real life. Yep. Everything just aligned just right for it. Froze a 5-litre bottle of water 4 days ago, and I've been using it as a pillow. Honestly, yeah, that's fair play. Yeah. It does make you wonder though, when's the next big like event like that gonna happen? Because you can never plan for it. It just has to happen organically, with just some massive fucking event. Damn. For the water feels nice. Yeah. It's just so fucking warm. I can't wait for it to cool down a bit. Open again soon. In a video game. Well, that's part of the thing, though. It guarantee you it will, but will we know about it? Like, with the amount of gaming communities out there, will we even hear about it? Like, some absolutely crazy shit could be happening in Guild Wars 2 right now. I would have no fucking idea. Ugh, okay. Sad me. Okay, yeah. Fun times. And Lucky is making them sure they're going to be taking the first place spot. It looks like they might be. And they do. Congratulations on the win. So, guys, I'm definitely not going to be streaming tomorrow because the temperature. And yes, that is my excuse. And yes, you have to deal with it. Doctors goes in for fifth, blue into sixth. And Blue Star is right at the end. Are they going to make it in time? It looks like they will. GG's. Someone please turn on the environmental thermostat, please. I wish. Hello. If you would like to join for this, thanks for your exclamation mark, play into the chat for an exclamation mark, play that game, mobbling, Gadoo, ready for this race, exclamation mark, play into chat. We should be starting in 30 seconds time. 30 seconds until begin, exclamation mark, play if you'd like to join. Even the water I've been drinking is now warm. Keep yourself say people like to email them during the summer. I'll do my best. As the marbles slowly make their way through. Starting off for this race, we got Knock in first place, but got a little bit stuck there. Yeah, Blue Star is in first place. Holding on to that first place currently pretty nicely. Has a lead over this obstacle. Nobody can catch up to Blue Star on this bit. As Blue Star drops down into the next bit. But can Blue Star get down this fast, or will they be stopped? They managed to get down that very cleanly. Star just behind, followed by me just behind that. Dembo to how he's commentating on the marbles to distract him. Yeah. Yeah, I'm Oh. Some aquariums will give watermelons to sharks to play with. Do the sharks bite into the watermelons, or do they just play with the watermelons? Yes. As Lucky is holding on to first place at the moment. Oh. Followed by Blue Star. Okay. What would I like to do? Go for some high Jamel right now. I could go for like ice cream. Sorry, when more often if I'm not actively watching the stream. That is the way it goes. That is how it happens. Nobody knows why, but I think the marbles get performance anxiety. And that is the end of that Grand Prix. GG's. In third place, we have Blue Star. Taking the second place spot is Raindrop. And the winner in first place, taking the first place victory, is Lucky. Well done, Lucky. You got the first place victory. You won the Grand Prix. I put cookies in the Discord. Oh, cookies sound warm, and that makes the cookies sound bad to me. I don't want cookies to sound bad, but cookies sound warm, and I can't handle warm. Alright, we're gonna do one more Grand Prix for this stream. I'm gonna end early because I am suffering. If you would like to join for this race, exclamation mark play into chat friend, exclamation mark play. That will get your marbles in for this next race, exclamation mark play into chat friend, exclamation mark play. We shall be starting in 30 seconds time. Hey no Sonic, how you doing? On like one cookie. That's fair. Cookie ice cream sandwich. Like the Ben and Jerry's cookie dough ice cream. I could eat like 2 bites of that right now. And then maybe another 50.
Is worthy of the green.
Ah. I clicked over to Twitter and a video started autoplaying. White man jump scare. Ah. Check it. Oh. It was so warm the other day. I almost ate an entire Toa ice cream. So tomorrow you're going to be eating 4 liters of ice cream. Don't tempt me. Guys, can I ask a really dumb question? Are you on today's Goose video? Yes. I think so. How dumb is the question? Yeah. Is a liter a measure of volume or of weight? Volume. Okay. Thank you. It's like one of those questions I've just never thought about, and I've left school many years ago. Carrie! Dab. And just for you, Dab. Is it math? I'm not sure it's maths. I just wanted to know if, like, if 2 liters of water is equal to 2 liters of milk, because it's the amount of it and the volume of it that it takes up, or if it's to do with the weight of it, so a heavier liquid needs less for the same number of liters. If that makes sense. Like, if it's how much space it takes up or the weight of it. Yeah. Cool, thank you.
It'd say it's time for the gay part of the stream, but Charlie isn't here.
I assumed it was volume, but it was just one of those things where I suddenly felt like I needed to check. Because I've never asked that question before, and it just... It's time to be gay. Part of the stream with Charlie isn't here. Oh, me and Kerry can be gay together. Hey Maya, how you doing? Yeah, you are winning. Hey Floppus. There's a kilogram silver's a kilogram silver's again. No. I wasn't sure what a certain measurement was measuring. It wasn't it's not the same, okay? It's different. It's different. Yeah. Maya, I need you to understand. Kiri literally appeared, and 2 minutes later you appeared. If anything, it's sus to me why you both appeared at the same time. I joined for this race, exclamation mark playing to a chat from the exclamation mark play the game moblin good go right for this race, exclamation mark playing chat. We should be starting in 30 seconds, 30 seconds, so we begin. It's a disturbance of dog. Carries in the chat. And here we go. Another song just getting in at the last second. 7%. Amy has a Kiri sense. I wish I had a Kiri sense. And I think a few people have dropped down now. Blaze is in first place. Oh, Blaze slightly ahead. But hope everyone's doing well. That's just joined into the stream. I hope you've had a good day. Carrie, how are you holding up with the heat? I died. Same dude. Hold on, Blaze, I'm getting first place. If it wasn't Marble Monday, I wouldn't be streaming today. Oh. human skin is supposed to be this wet for this long. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Think you need to see a doctor.
Kimmy heard me say it was the gay part of the stream and took it as a challenge from Kiri.
I mean, Kimi is very gay. If you would like to join for this next phrase exclamation mark plan to chat for the exclamation mark play that game, Moblin, good to go, ready for this phrase exclamation mark plan to chat. We shall be starting in phase goodness time. 30 seconds until we begin exclamation mark plan to chat. We shall be starting in 30 seconds. 30 seconds until we start. The president of gay, some might say. Some would say that. But you're now a graduate. They did. I'm so president gay. Are you? Don't do this. Oh, sorry, you're on copium. Sorry. Yes, you are still the president of gay. Yes, you are. Charlie's queen of gay. Why? Why? Why Charlie gay? Okay, no need for such attitude. Love you. Because yes, that's fair. That's a valid argument, really.
Does Charlie being queen of gay mean gay is a monarchy with Kimmy taking his power away?
I mean, is there any countries that has a monarchy and a president? Like, the UK has a king, but a prime minister or some shit. Yeah, we got prime minister, but generally any country with a president doesn't have a royal family. Are there any countries with a monarchy and president? Andorra is the only country in the world that has both a monarchy and a republic simultaneously structured. Huh. There are other countries that also do, but they do so by separating duties. But Andorra's the only one with the actual hybrid. Doug for president? I would never want to be president. My god. Too warm to be learning. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Ross for president? I can see Ross being president. I'm not saying it's a good idea, I'm just saying I could see it. Blaze, is this your fanfic? Nah. Bunny for president, I thought I'm making Crocs illegal. Yeah, that's fair. If you'd like to join for this next race, exclamation mark play into the chat for an exclamation mark play that game mob link. Good to go ready for this next race, exclamation mark play into chat. We shall be starting in 30 seconds time, 30 seconds until we begin. I found things are full of a lot more than just dick sucking. I can imagine. What the fuck, they're comfy? Too bad. The holy robbery abomination. Damn. Damn, blue for Baron. That's fair. As all the marbles make their way through. This is an interesting track. It's a very, like, I don't know, it feels unique. Kerry for King. I'd vote for you. Wait. Kerry, you're already a king. Can we have Kerry as king and Doug as prime console? King guy. Fucking king guy. That's good. I like that. Technically, it's a possibility that if the correct list is specific people go into an accident and all perish, I'd be next in line for the throne. Technically, yes. But I think if that many people died, there's some bigger issues at hand. Like, yes, technically, sure. But good. Oh, that's a few deaths. Oh, I need to start mass murder campaign. This isn't even a mass murder, this is more genocide. If you would like to join for this next race, exclamation one, plan to chat friend, exclamation one, play that game, I'll good to go, ready for this next race, exclamation one, plan chat, we shall be starting in 30 seconds time, 30 seconds until we begin, exclamation one, plan to chat, if you would like to join. Let's do that here. Kerry, I hope you become king one day. Unless I'm in line before you, and then I want to see you as king, so I don't want to die before that point, so I don't know how we're going to work this out. Good news, you can abdicate the throne. Lace, I love how you technically wrote you wrote an idea and then just up arrowed yourself and be like, yeah, this guy gets it, to your own comment. I know you were referring to Carrie's. I know you were, but it just looks funny. You just wrote a message and then just ups yourself. Bro can marry me and we can both become king. Yeah, sure. I don't know. Would that be allowed? I don't know. Because, like, if we have a queen who's the bloodline, we can't have a king because a king is above a queen. So if the queen is the bloodline, then they become a prince. But if the king was gay and gets married to another man, does that man also become a king and they're both kings? Or would you have the king on the main bloodline and the other one would become a prince? Because, like, that's why like Philip wasn't a king, he was a prince, was because he wasn't part of the bloodline. But our current queen is queen consort because she's married to the king, but she's a queen not part of the bloodline. But I don't know if yeah, I don't know. The rule of thumb in the past, as long as you have a male heir, yeah, that's not the case anymore. It's just firstborn. Which I guess if the king was gay and we had two males, they wouldn't have an heir, but that's fine because then it would just pass either sideways or upwards. It wouldn't actually it wouldn't matter if the head of the royal family was gay from a lineage standpoint. I don't know what that ending was. You make my brain turn to goo. I'm sorry. It already was goo in this fucking heat. Recipe boost. Oh, it's shooting back upwards. Yeah. I'm gonna check this. Okay. So because you don't really get a king consort, you only get a queen consort. If the king was gay and had married a man, the man probably would have become a prince consort, not there wouldn't be two kings. It'd be a king and a prince consort. Can we do over this map? I should have, but I forgot. Surrogacy, true. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter either way. You could do that, or they just don't have any kids, and it would just go to a brother, or it would go like to a cousin kind of thing. Like it's not going to cause any issues. If you'd like joined for the final race of this week's Marble Monday, exclamation mark play into a chat friend, the exclamation mark player that will get your marbling good to go. Ready for this next race, exclamation mark play in the chat. We should be starting in 30 seconds time, 30 seconds will begin, exclamation mark play if you'd like to join. Hope you're doing well, Zephyrus. I mean, they'd probably use a donut to create an air. There was a case of 2 gear rules. They can do, like I said, because of how the line of succession works. If they just don't have a kid, then that's fine because it'll just move to whoever the next eligible is. If the king had a brother or a sister, or actually no, well, brothers would be prioritized over sisters still. Um, and then and there's guaranteed to be somebody eventually. Why is it called Mom on Tuesday? Because America. Fun fact, it taught me more about the UK than the UK itself. No problem, please. I just hear the things from time to time. That said, though, there probably won't ever be 2 kings. Because of how heavily linked the monarchy is with the Church of England. That's I'm not sure it's progressive enough to allow that. Would you like a fun fact, Doug, about Texas? We have a barefoot permit. You have to have a $5 permit to legally walk barefoot outside. What? What, like a tool? Why? Wait, what? Sorry. What? Scotland and World Lamp in the End King monarch equivalent? I very much doubt it. Because if Scotland or Wales left, one of their main reasons for leaving would be because they're against the monarchy. I cannot see them then just starting their own monarchy. Texas, barefoot permit. I don't know why, but it felt like something that would you you never know when it comes to strange laws. In 3rd place, we have Nook. Taking the 2nd place spot is Toxtress, but the winner in 1st place is me. I did it. I win. I did it. Yay. Walking barefoot is more likely to get your foot either cut up or burned on the sidewalks. Which actually begs a question. Story, Are you still here? Yeah, you did it. Your prize is a kiss from one viewer of your choice. Please. Oh god. Who are you choosing? Who oh, not who are you choose? You're not calling me a whore for choosing. You're saying who are you choosing? And we're both outside yet. Out. I home is get mail downstairs. So the elevator. Is Starry still here? I have a question about Australia. I just want to be called a whore. Bite slip. Freddy felt him when he sees a woman showing some skin. Or Gary, that might be one of the best lines you said. Oh fucking hell. Okay, feel free to join for the blue. I don't know how loud that is, if it's too loud or not too loud. Probably too loud. Mob's already over. I am dying of the heat. I am suffering. So we're ending marbles early today. But I'll make it up to you all when it's not as hot. And it will be fine. Okay. Impossible. You're in the room. You're saying I'm never gonna stream again because I'm just too hot? What? I'm gonna go to the fridge and have a nice ice cube to chew on. I don't know why, but that still would be too cold for me. I just need like I don't know what I need. I need help. I need somebody to Jape streaming. Why am my voice cracking so much in this heat? I went on to JP stream to Raiden, and I was like, what the fuck is this game? This looks so weird. It's a fucking KFC ad. But Oh, it was like going down a hallway and there was food coming, like, doors opening and food, like, throwing out from into the hallway on this KFC ad. What game is this? I thought it was like playing a game and he was like, his character like running down this hallway and all this food was coming out and then just the KFC logo comes up. I'm like, oh fuck. Anyway, we're gonna go and raid into JP, so thank you everyone for coming by to today's stream. It's been lovely spending time with you all. And I shall see you all next stream, where we will play a game. I don't know what yet, but it will be a game and we will have a fun time. So until then, take care of yourself. If it's boiling hot for you, Stay safe, stay cool. If it's cold for you, how dare you? Yep, a game. I know, crazy. But mix things up a little bit. Play a game for once, you know. But anyway, goodbye everyone. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Goodbye. Bye bye. 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 Bye bye.
Wait, the